It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Moongazer. I haven't had one of their beers for such a long time. I actually interviewed the owner of this lovely brewery. I think they used to be called Norfolk Brew House, I believe. And the Moongazer was part of their range of beers. It looks like now they've transferred everything over to calling it Moongazer Ale. This is a 5.5% ABV Belgian IPA, Belgique IPA, Good Time Jack, 440 milliliter can. It's the galaxy, isn't it? It's stars. It's that green moon there, whatever it is. I love Belgian beer. I love Belgian IPA. This should be a very, very good one. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. Brewed in the UK. Moongazer Ale. Moongazer Barn. I'm pretty sure, comment in the comments box, I'm pretty sure they used to be called Norfolk Brew House. Someone just walked past my front window and caught my eye. Somebody I don't really like. One finger, Whitehead. Good levels of slow moving carbonation. Golden amber beer in the glass. It's available from our channel sponsor beersofeurope.co.uk. They're based in Norfolk too. King's Lynn in Norfolk. They have a fabulous kind of warehouse full of beer down there, and you can visit and have a look around and buy their beer from. They have a restaurant too, that's reopening I believe in May, which is any time now really. If you like beer like this, different stuff. What if you've been away on holiday, you've worked away and you found that lovely beer that you absolutely love and you want to drink it back in the UK? Best place to find it would be beersofeurope.co.uk. Let's get the aroma on this. Golden, quite clear. Nothing always has to be hazy, does it? It hasn't always got to be hazy. Ooh. You know when normal people knock doors, they're the type to just shout, pull up in the street, rather than get out of the car, knock the door quite gently. They're the type to pull up and bab their horn. I sound like a really kind of like bored neighbour, don't I? Bored person that's been here too long. But can you imagine every day somebody coming up the street, instead of beeping their horn every day, it's like a flipping alarm clock. And then instead of like ringing to get the person's attention, just shouting up lanes, it's just like, I find it grating. Personally, it might be me. I might have changed a little bit too much in a different direction. I'm born in this area, love this area, but it does grate you a little bit, especially when you get a little bit older. In my 20s, I was probably doing the same thing. In my 30s, I was probably doing the same thing. You hit your 40s, you're a little bit like, something changes in your mind. I don't know what it is. Grumpy old man syndrome, probably. It's quite lemony, this. It's quite little bit kind of biscuity. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Shut the window. My favourite song's on. Nice bitterness on this. Sorry for my slightly vague, my slightly kind of like, seems like I'm not concentrating, doesn't it? Let's concentrate. It's quite carbonated. It's quite carbonated, and the reason why I haven't said too much yet is that I'm going to come out and say there's a little bit of diacetyl in the beer. I wanted to get 2 or 3 tastes in before nailing it. You try and tell yourself, oh, perhaps it's a little bit of just the malt that they've used, perhaps it's just a tiny little bit of butteriness that you can deal with. But there's one thing that I do struggle with in beer, and that is diacetyl. It's just an off flavour in the beer. It's an infection in the beer, unfortunately. Some people love it. Most people wouldn't even know that it's there. They would just tell you about this buttery taste. But being a beer judge, being somebody who drinks beer on a daily basis, my palate's been trained to pick it up. Like, you look for it, and yeah, there's a little bit of diacetyl in here, which is unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Because my brain now is stopping me concentrating on every single other flavour in the beer. There's lovely bitterness in the beer. It's hoppy, there's some grapefruit, there's some orange peel, there's some fleshy blood orange. I can find it, I know it's there. It's just my palate is concentrating on that kind of slight off flavour of diacetyl, that kind of buttery taste in the beer. It's not much. It's not like a great deal of it. It's just there, and then like, it's a tough one. It's a tough one because you want to like the beer, don't you? You want to like the beer. Obviously, the brewery's gone through a change of kind of like naming and whatnot, and they put some cans in, and they made a great deal of effort here. You want to really like it, don't you? Probably my first can from what was Norfolk Brewhouse. Shame, but honesty is the name of the game. If I wasn't honest, then, you know, what's the point? Let's rate it. Let's rate it. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. Unfortunately, 4 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. I just can't. I just. Once I taste diacetyl, it almost ruins it kind of just ruins it for me, really. I hope you like my honesty. I hope you like the beer review. Sorry for the noise, if there's been any noise around. Issues with like seeing me and then playing loud music. Just got one of those neighbours, I suppose. But thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.